Hey Margo, what time is it?
Really early.
Just the pros this morning. We're happy to be here, grinding it out in silence, or close to silence.
One more! Woo! It's heating up. Heating up. Ow. I feel like I could vomit. In my vomit.
Today is a very special day because Margo did her longest practice in, what do you think?
Maybe ever.
Maybe ever. Maybe the longest practice Margo has ever done. See, this morning there's a dual meet between IU and Michigan. It's gonna be great, I'm gonna vlog it. It's gonna be really cool. But all the pros swam together and Margo was stuck with the distance group this morning. Oh, you're gonna go lift now?
Yeah, good goal.
She did a solid 7,000, and for Margo, that's a lot.
Write that down, everybody.
Let it be known that the Margo gear did over 7K this morning. The set we did was far more aggressive than I was expecting. I didn't expect to hurt that much this morning, but I'm glad I did. You know, when you finish, you're like, oh yeah. You feel that? Feel that? A sense of satisfaction? Okay, this morning's set was a 400 at pink effort, into 5 200s with fins, into 10 100s with paddles, red, into 10 150s red, back breast free by 50, and that was it. And the intervals are right there, so you can see them. It was pretty aggressive. It was a lot for little Margo. On a serious note, sometimes you need those long practices to just kick you in the face earlier in the morning, to get you going, to make you feel better, to make you appreciate everything else you do all week long. It was really good. Okay, and the next time you'll see me, it will be this afternoon for the start of this dual meet. It's gonna be fun. And we're back. We're halfway through this dual meet. It's riveting, it's exciting. The men are up by a little bit, the women are down by a little bit. Oh, team meeting.
Pretty close meet, okay? Don't let that score deceive you. The meet starts over. Forget what just happened, both good and bad. We need to start our run right now, 100 free. Start the run. Everybody's got a role to play. Play it. Take your own advice. You've been saying the right things. Now keep taking it. Losers! Woo!
I feel inspired. You feel inspired?
I feel inspired.
Oh, I feel inspired.
Crazy back half of the meet.
Yeah. For those of you who have never experienced a college dual meet before, it's pretty simple. Score more points and you win the meet. First place takes 9 points, second place takes 4 points, third place takes 3 points, fourth place takes 2 points, and fifth place takes 1 point. So effectively, the most important thing is winning events, but if the other team gets first, you can get second, third, fourth, and sweep, and then split the points. So dual meets tend to be really close, skewed towards winning events or having depth. And the interesting thing is, at this matchup, Michigan versus IU, our top tier guys are really good, but Michigan has a lot of depth, so they have a lot of mid-level swimmers that score a lot of points, so it's really exciting. I would kill to be able to race in a college dual meet again. Ian won the 100 breaststroke for the team earlier, and he's practicing the not warming up again method before the 200. It's definitely gonna work out.
I warmed down like 30 minutes ago.
No, so he's good to go. He's good to go. Typically at dual meet runs, for swimmers, you have 4 events. Either 2 individual events and 2 relays, or 3 individual events and 1 relay. And it all takes place in the span of about 2 hours. So you have 4 races in 2 hours. And the tricky part becomes finding how much do you warm up, how much do you warm down, do you get in between events if you've got like 45 minutes in between. Everybody does things differently. But dual meets are really, really good for figuring out exactly what formula works for what swimmer. So when you have 4 swims in 2 hours, you're forced to figure out what you need to do to prepare yourself best for each and every single race, so that when the end of the season comes, you're totally prepared, you turn your brain off, you don't even have to think about it.
It's a good swim. Pretty good.
Zach just won the 100 free. So good, he looks so good.
Yeah. Dude, I thought he was gonna go out way faster.
Killed it. Hey Margo, how you feeling after that set this morning?
I'm extremely tired. I took a very long nap.
Go boys!
Got Mishu, Fantoni in the 2-back right now. Really heated race.
Nice job! Good job, Mishu.
Lily just won the 200 breaststroke like a champ. Good job, Lily.
Good job.
Thanks.
200 breaststroke for the men's coming up. Super excited.
Pretty interesting. Adrenaline rush at every.
Go Gary, go!
There's nothing filled more with tension than Ray during a breaststroke event. Watch.
Come on, Ian, go! Go Gary!
men's breaststroke event just ended. The meet's going well. Hope.
Meet is going very well. Girls are doing great.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Love the energy.
Yeah. Good job, Gary. Proud of you guys.
Gary's got to warm down. Good little Gary. Ray's like a coaching machine. Okay, this is me standing at normal height, and that's Zach standing at normal height. You are so tall! God dang it! Mishu was just telling me that since he's been here, we have not lost a dual meet or a Big Ten championship, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're gonna complete this till I graduate, and maybe the other generations will.
It's because he's so fast, that's why.
One now.
That's how an NCAA champion gets ready for a race. Hey! Ian's got the 200 IM, then we got the relay, then it's game over. It's going really well. The closer we get to the end of the meet, the more excited I get. Yes!
Go, Ian, go!
Yeah! Yeah!
Come on, Ian!
He's killing it! We're at the end of the meet. 200 IM just finished. A valiant effort out of our IMers. Ian went out like a freight train, just died a little bit coming home. I love seeing gutsy, ballsy swims like that. And now we're on the final relay. And the men are gonna win the meet no matter what happens. But you can't lose the final relay at a home meet. It's for pride. This last relay is for pride. 400 freestyle relay. Here we go. This is it.
Hey, let's go, Hoosiers!
Apple's leading off. You look strong. You look strong. Come on, Jack, let's go!
He's flying. He's going home.
Mishu's in! The bear! The bear! He's flying! Yes! I love Mishu! He's so fast! Woo! They won by a lot. They won by a lot. So hyped right now. I'm sweating.
Let's get a cheer for them.
Good job. Proud of you. Proud of you.
That hurt.
Y'all look so good right now.
Oh, so loud. So loud.
Good job, Lily.
Thanks.
Good job.
Only 2 more donuts.
She only has 2 more 200 times for the rest of her life. And that's a wrap on the meet. The men's team won by a lot. The women's team lost by a medium amount. A very exciting meet. Zach, you killed it.
Thank you.
Yeah! So now the entire team is obligated to do a team warm down. They usually go like 20 50s on 50-ish.
No fins. Just say no to fins. Dare to say no.
A lot of people are trying to sneak on fins for the warm down set and Ray's yelling at them.
Nice job on the win against Michigan. We saw a lot of good things from a lot of different people. Okay, if you're a little unhappy about where you're at, get with your group coach, talk to them, and figure out a game plan for the next time. And some of you, I need to remind you, is this is a starting point, a new season. This is where we're at. We get better at Purdue, we get better at Louisville, and then we crush it at Big Tens and NCs. Okay? You should be still pretty tired, but I saw a lot of people fighting out there and love it. Okay, love seeing the fight and the great racing. All right, let's bring it in and get out of here.
Yeah, men, yeah!
1, 2, 3, Hoosiers!
Big congrats to the Hoosier men. Their undefeated streak remains alive. I'm sweating. That's a wrap on this meet. That's a wrap on today's vlog. Make sure you guys are following me on social media at SwimMiller on Twitter and at Cody Miller on Instagram. Vlogs every Wednesday. Go ahead and follow IU Swim and Dive on Instagram as well. And until my next video, I will see you guys later.